It is without doubt one of the biggest games of the weekend. We're talking Manchester United against Chelsea. Shaka Hislop and Tommy Smith in the studio. Tommy, we'll start with you. Let's have a look at the injury situation first and foremost. Of course, we know about Rooney. Who's going to suffer the most without their key players, Chelsea or Manchester United?
Yeah, well, that's a big question to ask right now. I mean, because Chelsea have a lot of long-term, and, you know, Carvalho is out as well. I think, you know, an awful lot of the pressure is going to fall on Berbatov. An awful lot of it. I mean, he's the man who Manchester United brought in. You know, there's no Owen, he's still injured. So I don't think that Alex has too many choices unless he plays Ryan Giggs in a more forward position. I don't see that happening. So I think that the injuries are going to affect Manchester United the most.
Do you go along with that, Shaka?
Yes, I do. I think Chelsea have been suffering the most because of their lengthy injury list and how long they've had to cope with those injuries. But certainly in the short term, with Wayne Rooney going out during the week as he has, and Manchester United now having to patch that very huge hole that leaves, I think they'll be suffering the most in terms of how do you cope without Wayne Rooney, who really has carried the flag for Manchester United over recent weeks.
OK, let's take it on then. Who will cope the best? Who do you think?
I think Manchester United will cope the best because they're just playing with that much confidence right now. Yes, Wayne Rooney is a big miss, is an absolutely huge miss, but they're playing with so much confidence, especially through the midfield where I see Chelsea really weak right now. They've been struggling, but you look at the likes of Fletcher and how he's come along. I think that's where they'll be at their best. I'm asking a lot of Dimitar Berbatov, but I think Manchester United will cope with their missing talisman.
Do you think they'll do the same?
Yeah, I think they might have a little bit bigger problem than Shaka is making it out to be. I mean, I think the wide game that Chelsea are employing with the two men basically up and down the wings, I think that's going to prove to be a little bit of a problem for Manchester United, certainly on the right-hand side, of the defence. But at the end of the day, I mean, you know, you have players now who should be fit to cope. I mean, if you listen to Van der Sar, he says, OK, Manchester United can cope without Rooney. And the fact that Essien and company are not there, I just think that Manchester United can do no worse than get a draw here.
OK, well, the league race, title race, can't be sorted out at the weekend, but we can go a good long way towards seeing who will finish top at the end of the season.